Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to Forever Stranded. You guys doing good today? I am doing great. So we have been doing a lot of building on the base here lately. We completely built up this farming area. We added the tower with the vertical windmill on it. And yeah, we have definitely done a lot of this stuff. And I feel like we need to do something just a touch different today. So we are going to go ahead and put up all of our building supplies here today because we are going to be working on something else. Well, we're not even going to be really so much working on something as we are just going to be doing something else. So what I want to do today is try to get a little bit caught up on the quest book. So yes, the quest book. We haven't looked at this thing for quite some time, and strangely enough, as I was just quickly looking it over, I realized however many episodes ago that was, maybe close to 20 episodes ago, we did not even finish our alloys and crusher. Alloys and crusher. And so, yeah. We needed to make the sag mill for that one, and yeah, we've had the sag mill for quite some time, but we were kind of stuck on what we were going to take here, and I'm pretty sure what I'm going to take is the vibrant alloy. So let's go ahead and claim that, and we can continue on. So, I will say in the basic survival, I know there is a way to forcibly give myself this regulate on the go, because obviously we have built these, so if we look in our inventory, we have 3 of the thirst quenchers and 1 portable temperature regulator. No idea why that's not working, but I cannot remember how to do that. So yeah, if any of you guys know or remember how I did it the last time, just let me know. But we're going to go into the technological revolution because honestly, I think this is the place that we need to be the most. So let's just take a look at the next item here in that. So that is some alloys. There will be some alloys you will use a lot. There will be some alloys you will use a lot of. Let's see if you can make them. Some punctuation would be very nice here. So we need to make some energetic alloy, and what was the other one? Some conductive iron. Okay, so both of those are pretty easy. So let's go ahead and pop up into the upper portion of the base, and yes, still need to get something figured out for getting into this room. But actually here, before I really get into this, we are going to just go ahead and pull this down because it is really just going to be in our way today. So we'll go ahead and pull that down and we'll just throw all this stuff in there. And so we need to make some energetic alloy. And if I can hit the right button, that one, thank you. Energetic alloy and some conductive alloy. So the energetic alloy is going to be redstone, gold, and glowstone, and the conductive iron is going to be redstone and iron. So we need to get a bunch of each of those. So go ahead and grab a stack of iron and a stack of redstone. We'll throw this in right away, get it going. Now that will output into this chest. I've got it set up that way. Then the other thing we need is some glowstone, some redstone, and some gold. So I think we're going to just unpack a little gold, and then we will grab our glowstone, and then somewhere down here we have our redstone. So I am going to just throw this in there, and that will automatically feed in once the conductive iron is done. So that will take care of itself. Here in a moment we will be able to finish that quest. So let's go ahead and look at the next thing, which is the auto farm. Sick of clicking all those crops? Well, now there's an auto farm. Make those long days out in the field so easy just by one simple block. So we need to make the farming station, and that will give us a whole bunch of seeds. And then we have a choice, and obviously we are going to take the loot chest. So let's go ahead and get the farming station. And what? Farming for Blockhead's Merchant. Really, we can capture that guy? Okay. So this is going to be a place that we are not able to get into. We need the Z-Logic controller, which needs the slice and splice. So yes, we are not entirely... We have the soul binder, but we need the slice and splice. So let's go ahead and look at what do we need to make that. We need a mob head, some solarium, shears, an axe, and a machine chassis. Let's just see. Okay, so we can't use the shears that are damaged, but we need an iron axe. We will need a set of shears, and then the last little bit there was what? I think we were out of no, we need a chassis. Oh, and we don't have it, really? We don't have enough iron bars. Okay, well, we probably should make a couple of stacks of those, because that is kind of an important thing. So now, slice and splice. Oh, chassis. We're going to need a couple of those, so let's go ahead and make 2 of those. And then we can get in here, make this guy. And I don't think we want to use the skeleton. I think we want to use a zombie. We have tons of zombie heads. All right, so if we drop this guy down, really, there was a quest for that, apparently. Okay, so we will go ahead and drop this guy down back here. We'll slowly fill up. So we need, I think that's going to be one of them that is the cutting. So let's take a look at our capacitors. So, hungry, good hiding. Well, we'll take that one just in case. Nice, insatiable something or other. Premium, good hiding. Nice hiding. Simple hunger. Nice hunger. Simple, insatiable. Nice, big, nice hunger. What? I don't know why it does this. Okay, good crafty, good clean, cut premium. Let's go ahead and take that one and see what it does. Alright, so that was not what I wanted, but okay, so we're at 80 RF and 100,000. This one does nothing. Okay, so now this one, good crafty, good clean, cut premium, hungry, enhanced capacitor. So I think the hungry may increase the power consumption. Okay, well that definitely did something. That took us to 262 from 80 on the RF per tick, and then we're to 300 from 100, 300,000 to 100,000 on the actual storage. So now, in order to make the Z-Logic controller, we need a bit of solarium, a zombie head, some silicon, and some redstone, and then we need shears and an axe. So let's go ahead and unpack a little bit of iron. We will make an axe, and then make a pair of shears. Then we need a zombie head, some silicon, which 1, 2, 3. How much did we need for that? We just needed 2. Okay. And so just so you guys know, if you shift center click on an item in the crafting grid in refined storage, it will give you 1 item. Now I am curious to see, okay, so a shift left click or a shift right click will give you half a stack. A shift left click will give you a full stack. So you can go one at a time, you can go half a stack at a time, or you can do whole stacks at a time. So yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, so we've got that. So next up we need the solarium. Let's go ahead and turn this off from JEI synchronized. We'll just take it to normal. So solarium. Oh, we have a bunch of solarium, so we need 2 of those, and then finally we need a bit of redstone. So there we go. That should take care of all of this stuff. throw in our axe and our shears, throw in all of these, and that should pretty quickly make this. There we go. So we have our Z-Logic controller. All right. So before we go on, let's just see what was the one. Okay, this one, the slice and splice. We have that completed. We are going to choose the 2 loot chests. I know that it's probably not good, but I want to see what we get. So 30 stone. Very good, huh? And a wool. Somewhat good. I actually would rather have the wool over the stone, to be honest. All right, so we should have, yeah, we've got a full stack of the energetic alloy and a full stack of the conductive iron. So that takes care of the some alloys. And this one, I think we're going to take the energetic alloy on this one. So let's go ahead and drop this off. And so the next thing we need is our farming station. Now for that we need the pulsating crystal, which I don't think we're gonna, oh, we do have enough to make 2 of those. Awesome. And then the diamond hoe, which we do have some of the ingots. And there we go, the farming station. So that takes care of that one. This one, of course, is going to give us all the seeds. And then we're going to claim that loot chest. So let's see what we get out of this one. Oh, 2 16K ME storage drives. That is pretty epic. Now, unfortunately, we are not in Applied Energistics right now, but still, that is very good, very impressive. I am really happy about that. Now, the farming station, we will be needing this very soon for doing some automated farming for our agricultural area over there. So yeah, that is definitely something that we will be looking at probably in the next episode or 2. But let's continue on. So we now are ready for store power. So now you have a good amount of power. You will want to store that up just in case of power cuts and such. So we need to make a basic capacitor bank. Again, we will be getting some loot chests for this. So if we go to capacitor, so we need to make some basic capacitor banks. Just take some basic capacitors, some iron, and a block of redstone. And we do not have enough of the basic capacitors. So let's go ahead and make... Ooh. Are we really out of copper? No, that was gold, wasn't it? No, that was copper. That was copper. Okay, well, do we... Wow, really? Apparently, all of our copper is in block form. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get a couple of stacks of copper out of block form. Make a few more of these, because we will be needing a lot of them for the current setup. Okay, so what was the other thing that we just ran out? Redstone. All right, well, this is the perfect time then to go over and see how our redstone farm has been doing, because it has been a little while since I set that thing going. So I really want to see what we've got. Now, of course, there are multiple ways that we can get in. Again? Really? There are multiple ways that we can get into here now. But let's just see. We've got plenty of space in our inventory. That's a decent amount of redstone. That is definitely a decent amount of redstone. And I love how fast it pulls it back out of there. That is great. So let's go ahead and head back over to our crafting area. And hopefully we'll be able to continue on with a bunch of this stuff. So we will actually continue on down here. So we need to make one of these guys. That should take care of everything. So we'll go ahead and set that down. And strangely enough, my quadruple battery does not charge that thing. Now it does charge the thermal foundation storage cells. That is rather interesting to see. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this. So this is not a choice reward. This is some energy conduits and some loot chests. And these guys, 640 RF a tick. Well, we're moving, I think, 1,000 plus? I don't remember how much we're moving. But let's go ahead and claim that and see what we get for our rewards. Endstone. Yeah, not bad. Not great, but not bad. And another thing of wool. All right, well, I mean, like I said, not terribly upset about wool. We are in need of it. So now let's go ahead and see what we have next. Crafter. All right. There's not just AE2 who can do these things, you know. Yes, and I am well aware of this. We have used crafters and, well, refined storage, extra utilities. Feel like there's some other stuff that we have done crafting with as well. But so we need to make ourselves a crafter from Ender.io. That gives us a choice, and I would imagine that we'll probably either take the Ender Crystal or the Pulsating Iron for that. The Pulsating Iron really is not that difficult, and you know what, as long as I'm thinking about it, we will quickly refuel these guys. They were almost out of power the last time that I checked on them, so yeah, we definitely need to get something set up there for automatically moving this stuff in there, because the last thing we want is to have this de-energize while we have all of our Eyes of Ender in here. But anyway, so we need, we will go at Enderio, and at Ender.io Crafter. So, this will need another Z-Logic controller, a machine chassis, a crafting table, and some iron. So we're going to have to make another one of those. Well, I will quickly get that made up. Thankfully, those don't take terribly much to make, so we'll grab a zombie head, one thing of redstone, then we need 2 things of silicon, and then we need our solarium. So we'll grab 2 of those. This should cover everything here. There we go, Z-Logic controller. And that should cover... Oh, we need the machine chassis. All right, well, let's make a few more of those. And there we go. Crafter! So, yeah, I don't remember if we actually used this one or not. Well, anyway... I don't think that we did. I think we used a different block to do our crafting. But anyway, let's go ahead and get in here. And yeah, I think we're going to just take the Ender Crystal. Call that good. Alrighty. Next up, Monster Stop. Well, good offense is a good defense. Let's try and stop these monsters getting to you. So, a Tractor Obelisk. And again, choice reward, we are definitely going to be taking the loot chest. So let's go ahead and go a tractor. All right, and that is going to take an enticing crystal, which needs a soul binder with a villager. Okay, so we have an emerald and a villager and 4 levels. Well, we have tons of levels. So let's go ahead and get an emerald. And I think we have some soul vials with villagers in them. So we do. Let's go ahead and see what these guys are. Okay, you are a trackman. So you're the guy that I had been trading with, but honestly, I think that you are about to become an enticing crystal. So that is the painter, not the soulbinder. So we need that guy, 4 levels, and that should go pretty fast. Oh, we don't even have a capacitor in there. So capacitor, let's see if we can find a good capacitor. Let's try that one and just see what it does. You know, we're just going to grab them all because I can't read them. And let's just see. So, can now be upgraded free of charge to capacitor 1. Press OK or abort to do... What? Whatever. Okay. So, enhanced hungry wonder capacitor. Hot impossible. Nice big, nice hungry... Yeah. I think that big is going to increase the range. planting wonder capacitor. You know what? We'll go ahead and throw that planting one in here. So 40 and 1 million to 60 and 1.5 million. Not terribly great, but not bad. Okay, so let's just see if we can find one here. Smelting, hungry, hiding, I don't know. Let's just try this. So, 1,000 RF a tick? What's it normally? 500. Okay, well, I guess. Alright, so we have our enticing crystal. Let's go ahead and drop off a bunch of this stuff. I will have to do some more experimenting with all of that. So, machine chassis, energetic alloy, solarium, enticing crystal. Go ahead and grab that. And there we go. That should... Hello? Oh, okay. So then we also need an inversion obelisk, which we have already made. But we'll go ahead and make another one. It never hurts to make another one. Oops. It would help if I can spell. So the inversion obelisk, we should have everything. Really? There is no way we are lacking an Enderman head. Oh, wait, that's the tormented Enderman head, isn't it? Yes, so we need some water bottles, solarium, and a capacitor. Okay, so let's see here. Water, which we have a couple of water bottles. Solarium. And what was the last little bit that we needed there? A capacitor. Okay. That should be in... No. That is in this guy. Oh, no, we had the inhibitor. Okay. That explains it. We haven't made this thing yet. Alright, so we take our tormented Enderman head, we put it in there. Now we should have... Yes. Alright, so we are definitely going to take our 2 loot chests, and let's hope that we get something good. Oppressor. We've already gotten one of those. And some stone. But man, that is just garbage. Garbaggio. Alright, well, we have 2 more obelisks. So, yeah, we can attract things, which that would work the same as the fans in the spawners downstairs. And then we have the aversion obelisk, which can be used to stop things from spawning entirely. And the range currently is 64 blocks. So, yeah, that's kind of nice. Alright, continuing onward. Next up, we have power usage, which I will probably be putting this one in place. Alright, I wonder where all the power is going. Some machines will let you see the power usage. So we need to make a power monitor and a graphical power monitor. And we have a choice reward on this. None of those really look all that great. Alright, so at Enderio, power. So we need to make the power monitor. Oh, that is going to require a conduit probe. What were we missing there? Glass panes. Glass. Well, that's pane in the glass. Why do we not have any glass? We have glass panes. I don't know. Whatever. We'll make another one. Alright. So now we should have everything there for the power monitor. And then the graphical power monitor, we need... Okay, so let's just make sure that does say that it's complete. So now if we grab this, we are missing yellow dye and 1 black wool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make a black wool. And then we need yellow dye, which I would say we should have plenty of that in here. And there we go, graphical power monitor. So let's go ahead and set this guy down. It is not hooked up to anything, so it currently will show nothing. Let's go ahead and try hooking this up to our power network here and just see if it is capable of showing us anything. Let's take this down to 10 seconds. No conduit network. Yeah, it has to be hooked up to conduits. That's what I figured. Well, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and set that down here. And let's see what we get here. So, coal powder, item conduits, energy conduits, or vibrant alloy nuggets. Well, we're going to go with the vibrant alloy nuggets. Alright, finally we get down here to the bottom. Power of the Dragon. The breath of the dragon can be made with Enderman and a shiny star. So we need to make a dragon's breath. In order to do that, though, we need to have... if I can pull this up here. That is not what I wanted. If I can pull this up here. So if we go to dragons... Dragon! There be dragons here. So in order to make the dragon's breath, we need another star. And yeah, that means that we are going to have to get some wither skeletons and chop their heads off. And we are nowhere near that at the moment. So that puts an end to that. So, yep, we're not going anywhere with that. But we do have over here, starting up AE2, I think we're going to hold off on that. Because the last thing I want is to get into AE2 right now. So instead, what we're going to do is we are going to go... I think we're going to go to the Tinkapow next. So we did some of the stuff here in Tinkapow, but we were stopped on these guys here because we needed... In order to make a lot of that stuff, we needed the creosote. So if we go at immersive... So we needed the toolbox. Where's the toolbox? Tool? The engineer's toolbox, yes. For this we needed a wooden storage crate, which needed treated wooden planks, which we did not have the creosote for that. But guess what we do now? So let's go ahead and pop over here. Now I did make a whole bunch more tanks over here. Stupid feathers. But I did make a whole bunch more tanks over here so that we could have a huge amount of these. Why? For some reason, that was not... Okay, whatever. Was that empty? I am sad now. Whatever. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and do this. Put you down. Break you. Can you... This is making me very angry. Okay, well... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab one of those. We're going to throw this in there. We're going to take this, break it, and then we're going to throw that in there. There we go. So now we have a full tank of creosote. That's 16 buckets of creosote. That should go plenty far for what we need to do. So let's go ahead and get over here, and we will place that down. We will grab some buckets. Now, I do remember the last time that I did this, I found out that the bottles do not work for making the treated wood. So, oh, this one's still set to JEI synchronized. Dang it! Okay, at immersive. And so we will need to make some treated wood planks. For this, we need the creosote bucket and just a bunch of planks. So, no problems there. Let's go ahead and make some of the... Really? That is annoying. That is really annoying. Okay, well, we have 40 bits of treated wood now. So now we need to make our wooden storage crate. We'll go ahead and make one of those. And then we need the toolbox right here. And yeah, I figured as much. We are missing pretty much everything. So let's grab some poppies. Okay, so we'll grab a few of those. And then we also needed what? Aluminum? Oh boy. Okay, so we can take our bauxite and make that into aluminum. Do we have... Okay, so the crusher from Actually Additions will give us 2. The sag mill will give us 2. Okay. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll run it through the sag mill and then through the alloy smelter. So, bauxite. Ooh, we only have 58. Well, that's fine. Alright, so, going up here. I was not expecting this to be such pain. Alright, so, sag mill. So we'll start out with our poppies. Should give a bunch of that. And then this should give us the other stuff, the aluminum dust. Go ahead and throw that in here. That will very rapidly make some aluminum. And that will not pull back in because it is not an ingredient for an existing recipe. Alright, so to make the aluminum, we will grab these. No. Where is the aluminum plate? Okay. That should work. Let's just see here. That is the hammer. I think the other one already, yes, the other one already has some durability taken off of it. So we need 3 of those. And now we should be able to make our toolbox. That's downstairs. Darn it! It just... I'm not happy with myself right now. Okay, there we go. Engineer's toolbox. It says incomplete, but it also says claim. Okay, well, there. Now it just gave us everything. So we got a copper coil block, a quarter heart, and some low voltage wire coil. Okay, now the nice thing about this is we do have places for a lot of things in here. So, like this is for all of our different types of wire. We have a spot for food, for tools. So, like if we throw this up there, we will see that only the shovel goes into the top. The rest of it goes into the bottom. And the torches would go into the bottom. And then also, if we were to go here, we will see that, most of that ends up in the bottom. But all of our tools end up at the top. Which, yeah, I think that is really cool. Now, question, can we put this thing... Ooh, we can put it on the ground, and then we can open it too. Now, that is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, well, I need to rearrange everything here because I just screwed it all up. Oh, geez, I screwed it up so bad. Alright, well, that's not horribly bad. There we go. So, yeah. I think we'll get one more here because I am kind of wanting to... Oh, well, we have our reinforced storage crate, which actually I want to get more of these. So to make the reinforced storage crate, we need a wooden storage crate, some more treated wood, iron rods, and iron plates. Now these iron rods, not horribly difficult to make. But we need a lot of the treated wood, and as we saw, it is not easy to work with this stuff. Well, we'll just go ahead and make some more, I guess. I feel like what we really need is some way to autocraft this stuff so that we could like put a tank of creosote next to it and it would just automatically do everything for us. Alright, well we got that, so let's go ahead and make our wooden storage. So we'll grab 2 of those And then we need the reinforced. Where did it go? Right there. So we shouldn't have, yeah, we don't have any of that stuff. So yeah, let's just go ahead and make a set of those. Then we also need the iron plates. No, that is not the ones that we want. We want these iron plates. And again, we need the other hammer because it likes to use the new one. There we go. And now we should be able to make a new reinforced storage crate. Very nice. All right, so let's see what we get out of this one. 2 more wooden storage crates and a quarter heart. Again, the quarter hearts are kind of useless, but we will go ahead and combine those together into half hearts. And let's go ahead and just make another one of these because these are very nice. They basically are shulker boxes. They are pretty nifty. And when they have items in them, they do store them. So it makes me really happy. All right, so we got that. I think we probably made sufficient headway on all of our various things here. And just, no, we cannot put the reinforced storage crates inside of the toolbox. Darn. But yes, we definitely made sufficient headway on our quests. So I am going to say thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or anything that you want to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!